Every year, the London Marathon, the world-famous marathon, sees 40,000 participants racing the 26.2-mile track, passing iconic landmarks such as Big Ben and the Tower of London. And this year, I have been given an opportunity to run the London Marathon as part of the charity team for St John Ambulance. Hi, my name is Samir, and I'm a third-year medical student at UCL. And just to go into my story a little bit of how I got here. So I've been running for a couple of years now. I started during COVID, the first lockdown, and I just went out near my neighborhood and ran my first 5K. And from there, I just enjoyed endurance running. So I kept up with it, kept going, and I really wanted to do a marathon. So in 2023 summer, I ended up doing my first marathon. And this was pretty much just in a racetrack in my house. So I was just running laps and laps of that track. And after finishing that, whilst I did feel completely accomplished, I really wanted to do an actual event. And that's where I really decided to do the London Marathon or try and apply for it. So if you don't know how the application works for it, you can apply through a number of ways. Mainly, you can apply through the first way is the general ballot. So everyone can apply through that. It's a really low chance that you're getting through that. Another way you can apply is through charity spots. And this is where you apply to run with a charity and they have a certain number of spots they can give to runners. And then there's some other ways, like they save some spots for elite runners every single year and maybe celebrities. So I tried in 2024 to get in, to no avail. No one accepted me. And this year, I've luckily been given an offer to run with St John Ambulance. And this video is the first part of a series that I want to do regarding my whole journey of preparing, training, and going to the London Marathon. And there are three kind of reasons why I want to do this. Firstly, to kind of document this whole process would be a really nice thing to look back on. And say in a couple of years for me personally to just look back and see what I was doing and what the training was like. Secondly, I want to sort of spread some awareness about me doing this run. It will help with donations and the support. It will all go to fundraising with St John Ambulance, and I'm sure I'll talk more about that in the upcoming videos. And thirdly, I want to just give back to the community, show people what it's like, the realistic training behind preparing for a marathon. I've had some experience before, so I know I can give something back, some knowledge and advice on how to do it, and show you that it is very manageable to balance this alongside a busy schedule. And I'll get into the training plan in just a second. But yeah, essentially this whole series, I'll probably do one video every two weeks, leading all the way up until the 27th of April, which is when the marathon day is. And I'm sure I'll post some content around that as well. And yeah, I'll just be going into the whole training plan, my mentality, balancing it alongside medical school because I'm a medical student, and I'll show you what I'm doing and what I'm studying, and then I'll also show you how I'm training as well. So hopefully it'll be quite nice to see how I balance everything. In terms of training, I do foresee these next 16 weeks for me being quite tough because the first time I ran my marathon around the racetrack, I had my summer, so I had not much going on. But now I have my degree, my clinical neurology IBSc. It's an intercalated degree. So I'm doing that alongside it. And I know that will add to the pressure of it. As well as that, Ramadan is also, I'll be doing that. I'll be fasting for a month. That'll be tough. Luckily, the days are shorter, so I'll be fasting for a shorter period of time. But still, I'm going to have to work around that. And I'm sure I'll show how I work around that. In terms of actually scheduling the training, so I'll show it as well, but it will be in the link in the description. But I'll take the training plan from the London Marathon official website. There's a beginner training plan, and that's roughly 3 runs a week, which by the way is enough to run a marathon, just 3 runs a week. There's usually 2 runs, and then the last one of the week is a longer run, and you're doing this at around 60 to 65% of your top speed. So with your top speed being pretty much can't talk and it's anaerobic, right? You're sprinting. 60 to 65% is a conversational pace. So you can be talking to someone at that pace. So that's the longer run at the end of the week. And like I said, it's a 16-week training program. As well as that, I would like to be doing my gym as well. So I'll be doing maybe 1 to 2 strength sessions a week if I can keep up with that. I hope I can. The priority is the runs, obviously, because it's the marathon, but I would like to keep up with the strength because it's good for your joints as well and recovery to do that. thought I'd quickly show the training schedule ahead for this week. I'm starting at week 2 of this 16-week training plan because there are only 15 weeks left until the marathon. So as you can see, there's a 40-minute run on Monday, a 50-minute run on Wednesday, and a 65-minute run on Saturday. This is the early part of the plan, so we're just trying to build up the mileage, start off slow. We got a few walks in those runs as well. So yeah, I'll show some footage of that. Alright, so I've just finished the first run of the training. It was a 40-minute run, and the training said to do like 10-minute walk, 10-minute run, then repeat. But I decided to run the whole thing just to try and push myself, and yeah, it was good. Feeling quite motivated right at the start, and yeah, it's just I got the next one on in 2 days. So it's pretty much a run every 2 days, so it's kind of 3 or 4 a week, every single week. So it's very manageable alongside my schedule. Okay, run number 2 done. That is 50 minutes, and it was 10-minute walk, 30-minute run, 10-minute walk. That's 2 or 3 done, and yeah. Okay, so that was some of the training. I did 2 runs that you saw the footage of, and for the third run, it was meant to be a 65-minute run/walk right on the training plan, which I put in the link below. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of a setback, and today I was meant to do that run, right? But my ankle is aching quite a bit, so this is not a great start at all. But minor setback. Hopefully, I'm just going to rest it up a little bit. I ended up just doing a long walk. I tried to run a little bit, but it just hurt a bit too much. So, you know, you keep up with it as best as you can, but it is adaptable. So if you do miss one, it's not the end of the world. Just try your best to recover, because you don't want to injure yourself. That's the main thing. And I'm sure in the upcoming videos, I'm going to go more into training, nutrition, all of that stuff. This video is just a little introductory video showing that I'm hopefully going to be doing the London Marathon, why I'm doing this series. And yeah, I also want to give a massive thank you to St John Ambulance for giving me this opportunity. I really do appreciate it. And I think the last thing I want to go into in this video is, so yesterday on a Saturday they hosted an in-person training. So St John Ambulance hosted this, right? And I'll show, it was really nice to go into their headquarters, see what that was like, and they just talked about nutrition and the training, and it was really insightful, because these people who came in, these were coaches, and they had coached elite runners and celebrities. So it was really nice to hear their insight and get their wealth of knowledge. We did like a run, like a training run with everyone there, all the other people who are running with St John Ambulance, and they're all really good. Like, I was struggling to keep up, and there's quite a diverse age range. Like, you have a lot of people there. I found like a few people my age, and a lot of people all the way up to, there was someone who was like 68 who was hoping to run the London Marathon as well. So that's also really inspiring, that anyone of any age can do a challenge like this. I really do encourage you guys to challenge yourself and maybe even apply for London Marathon next year. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. I hope you guys are excited, and I'm as excited as I am to share my journey, share my process. So yeah, I'll keep you updated, and I'll see you on the next one.